All right, our visiting team will be the Boise Braves tonight, so let's announce the starters for the Boise Braves. We have number 2, Allison Ross. Number 6, Katie Cooper. Number 7, Katie Black. Number 8, Yale Spoya. Number 9, Kellen Hayes. Number 14, Avery Spoya. And number 15, Olivia Ibarra. Coaches for Boise, Ashley Holt and Michelle. And for the home team tonight, Timberline, our starters number 1, Piper Davis. Number 7, Morgan Lamb. Number 9, Marion McDaniel. Number 11, Effie Fox. Number 12, Allie Cox. Number 13, Chayla Slade. Number 14, Megan Schulte. Coaches for Timberline, Carol Klein and Randy Shannon. Thank you to our head referees and officials for tonight, and I'll let the referees do their thing.
Hello and welcome to this District 3 volleyball tournament game between the Boise Brave and the Timberline Wolves. I'm your commentator, Mark Nolzmeyer. Both teams are getting their starting rosters out onto the court right now. Boise will be serving first, and it'll be number 15, Olivia Avaro. Spike set up by Timberline, recovered well by Boise. Ball lands inbounds, point for Boise as they will take the early lead in the game. And a diving effort by number 7, Morgan Lamb from Timberline. It'll be point for Boise. Ball goes into the net. It'll be a point for Timberline. It'll be number 11, Effie Fox, serving for Timberline. Sets up a spike. Lands out of bounds. Point for Boise. And substitution number 10, Ella Apple comes in for number 11, Effie Fox. And it'll be number 7, Katie Black, serving for the Brave. Good recovery by Timberline as the ball went into the net. Point will go to Timberline. And it'll be number 13, Chayla Slavin, serving for the Wolves. Point goes to Boise as the ball goes out of the back. Number 9, Kellen Hayes, serving for Boise, and number 9, Marlon McDaniel comes in for Timberline. And ball looked like it landed inbounds, called out, point for Boise. And ball does for sure land out of the back. This time another point for Boise. And it's a good job by both teams to get this rally going, as it means both teams are playing strong defense as Timberline sets up a spike, blocked, and Timberline gets the point. Score now 6-3, Boise on top. Number 6. Liv McDaniel comes in for number 12, Allie Cox for Timberline. And Liv McDaniel will serve. This is one of the semifinal games for this tournament. Point to Boise. And a failed block by Boise. Point goes to Timberline. Number 14, Megan Schultz will be serving. And number 11, Effie Fox, comes back in for number 10, Ella Apple. Timberline kept playing like the ball didn't hit the ground. Point for Boise. Good recovery by Boise, but their spike goes into the net. Point for Timberline. And number 13, Shaylin Slavin, comes into the game. Number 1, Piper Davis will be serving for Timberline. Ball hit the scoreboard, but Timberline keeps the play alive. Point's gonna go to Boise. It'll be number 2, Allison Ross, serving for Boise. And a perfect tip by Timberline, giving them the point, keeping it a 3-point game. Score now 9-6. And a substitution for Timberline. Number 6, Liv McDaniel, comes back out for number 12, Allie Cox. Number 7, Morgan Lamb will be serving. And the Timberline recovers, but can't do it again. Point will go to Boise. And a timeout called by Timberline. like I was saying, this is a semifinal game for this tournament, as the winner of, let's see, I don't know what game that would be, but someone will be able to fight their way back into this tournament and will play against the winner of this game. I think. Anyway, back to this game. Olivia Avero back to serve for Timberline. Ball lands in the back corner. Point will go to Boise, as they now have, I believe, a 5-point lead, and they do. Ball lands out of bounds. Point goes to Timberline. And it'll be number 11, Effie Fox, serving for Timberline. Spike tipped by Timberline, goes out of bounds. Point for Boise, and Ella Apple comes back into the game for Effie Fox. It'll be number 7, Katie Black, serving for the Brave. And another point will go to Timberline, not to Timberline, to Boise, off another tip. Katie Black back to serve again. Point will go back to Boise, as they now have a 7-point lead, score now 14-7. Ball's gonna go flying out of bounds. Almost runs into the bleachers. It's Piper Davis. Point to Boise, as they have been dominating this game so far. And a point's going to go to Timberline. Ball was tipped. Timeout called by Timberline. We will be back when it's over. Both teams back onto the court after that timeout. Katie Black still serving for Boise. Beautiful tip by the Wolves. Timberline point, and it'll be number 13. Shayla Slavin serving. And ball goes out of the back. Another point for Timberline. Tipped out of bounds by Timberline. Point goes to Boise. Number 9, Kellen Hayes back to serve for the Brave. Miscommunication on their defense, on Boise's defense. Substitution. Liv McDaniel comes back in for number 12, Allie Cox, and Liv McDaniel will serve for Timberline. Score now 17-10. Anyone's game still. Point goes to Boise. Number 8, Yel Spoya with the serve. And a spike that goes into the net from number 7, Morgan Lamb for Timberline. Point goes to Boise. And point will go to Timberline. Substitution, Epi Fox comes back in for number 10, Ella Apple. Number 14, Megan Schultz, serving for Timberline. Can't quite get there on the diving effort. Point for Boise. Number 6, Katie Cooper serving now for Boise. Ball gets tipped out of bounds off the hands of number 8, Yel Spoya from Boise. Point for Timberline. And it'll be Piper Davis serving for the Wolves. Ball goes out of the back. It'll be a point for Timberline. Not for Timberline, that's Boise. And substitution number 14, Avery Spoya comes out for number 9, Helen Hayes. And it'll be number 2, Allison Ross serving for Boise. Ball is out of bounds. Point for Boise as they have now hit a double-digit lead, score 22-12. They're 3 points away from taking the victory. Great recovery by Timberline. And a spike into the back corner. Gonna be a point for Boise as they're now 2 points away from taking this victory. Ball goes out of bounds, point for Timberline. And Liv McDaniel comes back out for Allie Cox. It'll be number 7, Morgan Lamb serving for Timberline. Ball lands out of the back as Timberline's starting to fight their way back into this game. And a good job by Timberline hitting that low serve. Ball lands inbounds. Another point goes to Timberline. And Boise, Timberline still slowly climbing back into this game. Tip's gonna go out of the back. Points for Timberline as they get the next point, and they will take set number 1. Ball goes underneath the net. Points for Timberline, and it'll now be number 11, Effie Fox, serving for the Wolves. And a low hit for Piper Davis to go after. The final score is going to be Boise 25, Timberline 16. We will be back for the beginning of the second set. Both teams getting their rosters back out onto the court for the beginning of set number 2. Boise taking the first one with a final score of 25-16. Timberline will be serving first. It'll be number 7, Morgan Lamb. Tip that gets too high for Boise, or for Timberline to go after. Point goes to Boise again as they take another early lead. Beautiful spike by Timberline, but Boise with a great recovery from it and a nice block by Timberline. Both teams with great saves. Got a nice rally going. Ball goes out of the back. Timberline will tie the game up at 1. Good defensive effort by both teams. It is now Effie Fox serving for Timberline. Ball lands inbounds. Timberline will take their first lead of the game. Ball lands just inside the back corner. Point for Timberline. Effie Fox still serving. And another perfect block by Timberline as they're in control of this game so far. Looked like number 8, Yale Spoya, took a shot to the face off that block. Effie Fox still serving. Ball lands inbounds. It'll be a point for Boise. Substitution, Ella Apple comes in for Effie Fox. It'll be number 7, Katie Black, serving for Boise. Another point for Timberline. Number 13, Chayla Slavin to serve, and number 1, Piper Davis comes into the game. Ball goes way out of the back. Point for Boise. And it'll be number 9, Kellen Hayes, serving for the Braves. Ball gets tipped out of the back. Another point for Boise as they're making it a close one now. Beautiful block by Timberline. Ball goes out of the back. Timberline holds on to their lead. And Allie Cox comes out for Liv McDaniel. Number 2, Allison Ross comes into the game for Boise. Liv McDaniel serving for Timberline. And a block by Boise that goes out of bounds. Point for Timberline again. And miscommunication between Liv McDaniel and Ella Apple. Point for Boise. And it'll now be number 8, Yael Spoya, serving for the Brave. Ball goes out of bounds, point for Timberline. Score now 8-5. And substitution, Effie Fox comes back in comes back in for Ella Apple. And can't quite get there to tip it over is number 14, Avery Spoya. Point for Timberline. And it'll be number 14, Megan Schultz, serving again for Timberline. And it's going to be a point for Timberline. They're up by 5. And I got another good rally starting to go. Ball lands inbounds. Point for Timberline. Point for Boise. Number 6, Katie Cooper with that serve. Effie Fox with that spike, but Boise recovers. Timberline sends another little tip over. And a point for Timberline, I believe, for net interference. Number 13, Chayla Slavin comes in for number 1, Piper Davis. Number 9, Marin McDaniel serving for Timberline. And another good spike by Timberline. Now with their biggest lead of the night at 6. Score 12-6. And Marin McDaniel still serving. Timeout called by Boise. We'll be back when it's over. Quick update on the game in the Ox Gym. Eagle took the first set against CUNA, and right now that score is 17-8. Eagle on top. You can go check that game out on GNN River Glen Junior High Video Broadcasting. Back from that timeout, both teams are back out onto the court. Marin McDaniel still serving for the Wolves. And a perfect block by Timberline. Score now 14-6. Ball rolls along the net and lands back on the side of Boise. Point for Timberline. Point for Boise, tipped off of Timberline. Number 14, Avery Spoja, comes off for number 9, Kellen Hayes. It'll be number 2, Allison Ross, serving for Timberline. Not for Timberline, for Boise. Tipped by Boise on the block. Point will go to Timberline. And number 12, Allie Cox will be coming in for number 6, Liv McDaniel. Number 1, Piper Davis will serve. No, that is number 7. That is number 7, Morgan Lamb. Boise can't recover as the Wolves have now taken a 10-point lead in this game, score 17-7. Perfect block by both teams on that little spike attempt. And a beautiful tip by Timberline to extend their lead as they crawl closer to a victory in this set. Timeout taken by Boise. We'll be back when it's over. Another quick update on the game in the Ox Gym. Eagle now up 21-13 on CUNA. Remember, you can go check out that game on GNN River Glen Junior High Video Broadcasting. Back from the timeout, Morgan Lamb still serving for the Wolves. Perfect block by Timberline. Boise can't get a rhythm going in this game. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for Timberline again. They're now 5 points away from taking set number 2. Good save by Timberline. That was Megan Schultz with that diving effort, but this time she can't save the ball. Point will go to Boise. And it'll be number 15, Olivia Avaro, serving again for Boise. Ball goes out of the back, point for Timberline. Now 4 points away. Number 11, Effie Fox to serve. Got a nice rally going. Ball tipped by Boise, point to Timberline. They're now 3 points away, score 22-8. As it has been absolute domination by these Wolves in this set. Effie Fox still serving. Ball goes out of bounds. Point will go to Boise. With a chance to come back in this game, and a substitution, Ella Apple comes into the game for Effie Fox. Number 7, Katie Black to serve for Boise. Ball goes out of the back. Timberline now 2 points away from taking set number 2. And number 1, Piper Davis, will come back into the game. It'll be number 13, Shayla Slavin, serving for Timberline. Low dive for number 7, Morgan Lamb, to go get. Point for Boise. They've now hit 10 points in this game. Number 9, Marlon McDaniel comes in, and it'll be number 9, Kellen Hayes, serving for Boise. Timberline is now 1 point away from taking this set, as it was a low hit, and Liv McDaniel will come into the game for Allie Cox to serve. And ball will go out of bounds. Final score, Timberline 25, Boise 10. We will be back for the beginning of the third quarter in just a couple minutes. Back for the beginning of set number 3. Number 15, Olivia Avaro, serving for Boise. Ball goes out of the back to start the game. Timberline with the early lead. We're gonna get you a quick update in the Aux Gym. Cuna in the second set is now up on the number 1 seed Eagle, 24-23. You can see that game over on GNN River Glen Video Broadcasting. Boise with the point as the ball went into the net. And it'll be number 7, Katie Black, serving for Boise. Ball's gonna get almost tipped out of the back, but saved by number 2, Allison Ross. And they can't recover from the tip. It'll be a point for Timberline. It'll be number 13, Chayla Slavin, serving for the Wolves. Ball's gonna go below the net. Point for Timberline, or point for Boise. And number 9, Marin McDaniel comes into the game, and it will be number 9, Kellen Hayes, serving for the Brave. Ball goes out of the back. Point for Timberline as they hold on to their lead. And substitution. Liv McDaniel comes in for Allie Cox. Liv McDaniel will serve. Ball lands inbounds, point for Boise. And now it is number 8, Yale Spoya. Ball will go out of the back. And the substitution, Effie Fox comes in for Ella Apple. Number 14, Megan Schultz will serve for Timberline. Ball will get tipped into the net. Point for Timberline as they start to gain a lead. Ball will go underneath the net. Point for Timberline. Tipped off number 2, Allison Ross. Goes out of bounds. Another point for Timberline. And Megan Schultz is still serving. Good job by Timberline to take care of the spike. Ball lands out of the back. Point for Boise. Number 6, Katie Cooper, serving for Boise. Point will go to Boise. It's not a 2-point game. And one. Liv McDaniel can't quite get back to the ball. Point will go to Boise. Now a 1-point game. Boise has now tied the game up. 7-all. Timberline with a nice save. And Boise has taken the lead for the first time in this set. Timeout called by Timberline. We'll be back when it's over. Katie Cooper back to serve after the timeout. Ball goes out of the back as Boise continues to hold on to their lead. And it's going to be a soft serve. Point goes to Timberline. It'll be number 9, Marin McDaniel serving for Timberline. And a beautiful block by Timberline. Boise can't quite recover. Tie game at 9-all. Good ball placement by Timberline to regain their lead. Marin McDaniel still serving. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for Boise. Substitution, Liv McDaniel comes out for number 12, Allie Cox. Number 7, Morgan Lamb serving for Timberline. And a good save by Timberline, but they can't get the ball over the net. Point for Boise as we're tied up at 11-all now. Olivia Avaro back to serve for Boise. Perfect tip by Boise as they regain the lead. Olivia Avaro back to serve. And point goes to Timberline, ties it back up again. Effie Fox back to serve. Timberline beginning to regain a lead as it is now 14-12. Effie Fox still serving. Perfect ball placement by Timberline. They're now up by 3. Good effort by Boise to try and save that ball, though. And a good recovery by Timberline gives them the points, as no one's there to handle the spike for Boise. Point goes back to Timberline. Timeout called by Boise. Get a quick update on the game in the Aux Gym. Eagles up on Kuna in the third set, 9-6, as they are both tied at 1 set. Kuna now just scoring another, making the score 9-7. Back from that timeout, Effie Fox still serving for Timberline. Ball's gonna land inbounds. Point for Boise. Back to a 3-point game score, now 16-12. And Ella Apple will come back into the game for Effie Fox. It'll be Katie Black serving for Boise. Good play by both defenses. Point's gonna go to Timberline. Shayla Slavin serving, and it goes out of the back. Point will go to Boise. And now number 9, Kellen Hayes will serve for Boise. Ball goes flying out of the back. Point for the Eagle. No, point. I read the scoreboard. Point for Timberline. Liv McDaniel serving now for the Wolves. Can't quite get the spike. It's gonna be another point for Timberline. 19-14, timeout call by Boise. Will be back when it's over. Back from that timeout, Liv McDaniel back to serve for the Wolves. And a good save by Boise. Point for Timberline. They're now 5 points away from taking this set. Liv McDaniel goes back to serve. And Liv McDaniel can't quite save the ball there. Point will go to Boise. Score now 20-15. Point's gonna go to Boise. Point will go to Timberline. Substitution, Effie Fox comes into the game for Ella Apple. It'll be number 14, Megan Schultz, serving for the Wolves. Ball lands out of bounds. Ref's gonna stick with his decision. And it'll be Katie Cooper serving for the Brave. Ball goes flying out of the back. Timberline now 3 points away from taking set number 3. And number 1, Piper Davis, comes out for number 13. Shayla Slavin, number 9. Marin McDaniel will serve for Timberline. Ball barely got over the net, and it messed with Boise's defense. 2 points away from taking this set. And a good block. Looks like it went more into the net. However, still good play by Timberline. Now 1 point away from taking the set. Score 24-17. Good save. But the ball will go underneath the net. Point goes to Boise. Good recovery by Boise off the tip. Ball goes into the net. Boise slowly coming back into this game. Number 2, Allison Russ to serve again for Boise. Tipped by Timberline, Boise point. Timeout called by Timberline. Will be back when it's over. Back from the timeout, Allison Ross still serving with the chance to bring Boise back into this game. And the ball's gonna go up into the stands. Point's gonna go to Boise. And Timberline's gonna get the point and win this set. Final score 25-21. We will be back for the beginning of set number 4. back for the beginning of set number 4. Timberline wins this one. It is game over. Ball's going to land inbounds. Point for Timberline. Like I was just saying, if Timberline wins this set, game is over. If Boise wins, we will go into set number 5. Morgan Lamb to serve again. Great block. Got a good rally going. And it's going to be a point for Timberline. Gonna get a quick update on the game in the Aux Gym. I can't see the scoreboard, so I can't give you an update. Ball's gonna get tipped out of the back. Another point for Timberline. Morgan Lamb still serving. Ball gets tipped, gets spiked into the net. Another point for Timberline as they continue to dominate. Back to our little update in the Aux Gym. Eagle won set number 3. They are now in their 4th. If Eagle wins that one, they move on with the chance to come back into this tournament. Points gonna go to Timberline, not to Timberline, to Boise. Tipped off of Timberline. And it'll be number 15, Olivia Avaro. Olivia Avaro to serve for Boise. Timberline can't save it. Point will go to Boise. Olivia Avaro still serving for Boise. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for Timberline. Number 11, Effie Fox, will be serving for Timberline. Ball just barely got over the net. Katie Cooper can't quite get there. Point for Timberline. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for Boise. And Ella Apple will come in for Effie Fox. Katie Black back to serve for Timberline. Not for Timberline, for Boise. Another point will go to Boise as the ball lands inbounds. Katie Black still serving for Boise. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for Timberline. Piper Davis comes into the game, and it'll be number 13, Chayla Slavin, to serve for Timberline. Ball goes out of the back. Point for Timberline. 8-4 is your score. Shayla Slavin still serving. Perfect block by Timberline, giving them another point. They got a 5-point lead. Timeout called by Boise. We'll be back when it's over. Back from that timeout, Shayla Slavin still serving for the Wolves. Ball's gonna go out of the back, point for Boise. And Kellen Hayes comes into the game for number 14, Avery Spoya. Good job, good effort is what I should be saying by Timberline. Looked like that ball was gonna get over the net, didn't quite get there, and it'll be Allison Ross serving for Boise. Allie Cox can't quite get there on the diving attempt. It'll be another point for Boise. Timeout called by Timberline. We'll be back when it's over. Back from that timeout, Allison Ross still serving for Boise. And Boise continuing to climb back into this as they're putting the ball in places Timberline can't quite get there. Ella Apple comes out for Effie Fox. For Timberline, Allison Ross still serving. And ball will go out of the back, letting Timberline hold onto their lead. And another substitution, Liv McDaniel comes in for number 12, Allie Cox. Ball's gonna land inbounds. Point goes to Timberline, and a substitution. Number 5, Maddie Bodges comes out for number 8, Yael Spoja. Yael Spoja will serve for Boise. Point's gonna go to Timberline. And it'll be number 14, Megan Schultz. Schultz serving for Timberline. And a perfect block by Timberline. Good defensive efforts by both teams. Ball's gonna get tipped by Allison Ross. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be a point for Boise, for Timberline. Ball's gonna get tipped by number 6, Liv McDaniel. Another point will go to Boise. And it'll be number 6, Katie Cooper, serving for Boise. Point will go to Boise. Timberline couldn't send it over in the 3 hits. Katie Cooper still serving. Can't spike it back is Kellen Hayes. And Piper Davis comes off for number 13, Shayla Slavin. Point went to Timberline, and it'll be Marin McDaniel serving. Perfect block by Boise. And they do it again. And a miscommunication on Timberline's defense. Another point will go to Boise, 13-12. Let's get a quick update on the game in the Ox Gym. Eagle is up 13-6, also up 2-1. Eagle wins this set, they win the match. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a point for Timberline. And substitution, Allie Cox comes back in for Liv McDaniel. It'll be Morgan Lamb serving for Timberline. (15-12) is your score now. Morgan Lamb still back to serve. Ball will go out of the back. Point will go to Boise. Substitution, number 5. Maddie Bodges comes back into the game for number 8, Yale Spoya. Olivia Avaro with the serve. Avaro. And tipped by Timberline, goes out of bounds, back to a 1-point game. Boise fighting to stay alive. Ball's gonna go out of the back. Timberline will continue to hold on to their lead. And it'll be number 11, Effie Fox with the serve. And a good job by, I believe that was number 7, Katie Black. Substitution, Ella Apple comes into the game for Effie Fox. Katie Black back to serve. Boise can't quite get there on the dive from Olivia Avaro. Point will go to Timberline. And number 1, Piper Davis comes back in. It'll be number 13, Shayla Slavin with the serve. Ball's gonna land inbounds. It'll be another point for Timberline. Score now 18-15. Shayla Slavin still serving. And substitution, Yael Spoya comes back onto the court for number 5, Maddie Bodges. Good block by Boise. Can't quite get there on the diving attempt is Katie Black. Off the little tip. Point will go to Timberline. A timeout called by Boise. We'll be back when it's over. Back from that timeout, Shayla Slavin still serving. It's gonna bounce off the basketball hoop. Good effort by Olivia Avara to save that ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Point for Timberline. They're 5 points away from taking the victory and ending this game. Good job by Shayla Slavin to go get that ball. Little tip, but Olivia Avaro will get in there to save it. And another point goes to Timberline, now 4 points away from taking the victory. Boise with absolute domination in set number 1. Timberline doing it throughout the rest of the night. Point goes to Boise. Allison Ross to serve. Timberline 3 points away. Substitution, Liv McDaniel comes back in for Allie Cox. Liv McDaniel will serve. Ball lands out of the back. Point for Timberline. Point for Boise. Ball goes out of the back. Mountain View, not Mountain View. Timberline 2 points away. Effie Fox comes back into the game, and it'll be number 14, Megan Schultz, serving for Timberline. Point goes to Boise on a lift. 23-18, 5-point game. Katie Cooper back to serve. Great block by Timberline as they continue to climb back into this. Boise continuing to climb back into this. Timeout called by Timberline. We'll be back when it's over. Over in the Ox Gym, the Eagle Mustangs have beaten the Kuna Cavemen with a final score of 3-1. So Eagle will continue on in the tournament. I believe Kuna is now out. There will be another game later tonight over on River Glen Junior High GNN News. Don't forget to head over there and watch that game if you're not watching it on here. Back from that timeout, Katie Cooper with the serve. Score 23-20. And it is Kellen Hayes who can't quite get there. Next point that Timberline scores, they win the game. Piper Davis comes out. Shayla Slavin goes in, and it'll be Marin McDaniel with the chance to put this game away. Ball's gonna land out of bounds, keeping the play alive for Boise. And it'll be Kellen Hayes to serve. And miscommunication on the defense. Timberline wins the game. They will move on to the, I believe they move on to the championship game. And with that, I'm Mac Donsmeyer. I'm going to be signing off for now. Come back in about half an hour. We will be having another game for you.